What's up, everybody? Alex Leak and Friends NFL Podcast back for another week. I'm your host, Alex Leak. We got Bret on the show. What up, Bret?
Hey man, how's it going?
Going good. What up, Dustin? Good to have you back on the show.
Thanks for having me. What's up?
What's up? All right, Miami Dolphins 2020 season preview. The Tua era has started in Miami. They got to be excited about getting Tua, getting a potential franchise quarterback for the future. They went 5-11 last year, missed the playoffs. They started the season 0-7, but won 5 of their final 9 games of the year. 5 of their final 9. Their last win coming in Foxborough for the first time since 2008. They did a lot of work in free agency. They brought in and trading. They brought in Matt Breida, running back Matt Breida from the Niners, running back Jordan Howard from the Eagles, defensive end Shaq Lawson from Buffalo, defensive end Emmanuel Ogbah from the Chiefs, 2 Patriot linebackers, Kyle Van Noy and Landon Roberts, corner Byron Jones to go with corner Xavier Howard. So now they got an elite 1-2 combo at corner.
Yeah,
Safety Kayvon Frazier, safety Eric Rowe. Then killed it in the draft. 3 first-round picks with Tua, Austin Jackson, and Noah Igbenogany, and defensive tackle Raekwon Davis. So a lot of improvement from the Dolphins this offseason. First of all, Dustin, week 1, are you throwing Tua into the heat right off the bat, or do you want to protect him, see how he is health-wise, and start the year out with Ryan Fitzpatrick?
I am starting with Ryan Fitzpatrick.
All right. Makes sense. What's your reasoning behind that?
My reasoning behind that is because Tua, I just feel like Tua needs more time to heal and more time to, sit behind somebody like
Fitz.
Ryan, like
Magic.
sorry.
Fitzmagic. That's a good guy to sit behind. Of all the guys in the league to sit behind for, half the season, 6 weeks, sit behind Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's a good guy to learn from.
Yeah, and it's also the better choice because Tua needs as long time as possible to be able to completely 100% heal.
Yep. And study the film, get ready, be as mentally prepared and physically prepared to start. Because you don't want to throw your rookie in and have him get hurt, have him lose his confidence throwing picks or anything like that. You want him to be ready when you finally do put him in. Do you agree with that, Bret? Fitz to start the year and Tua maybe midway through the season?
Yeah, I do. I mean, especially with the success that Fitzpatrick has had with other teams, you can be confident with that, that he's, obviously he can win for you. And if you're able to give Tua that extra time to heal as well as learn, sorry Browns fans, but throwing your quarterback in there too early those quarterbacks aren't in the league anymore. So
yeah, confidence is a tricky thing with these young quarterbacks. You got to hit just right and hope their confidence stays high. I mean, case in point, we've had to deal with Mitch Trubisky and his lack of confidence last year. Once you get a young quarterback's confidence hurt, it can really derail his development.
Right.
So looking at all the pieces the Dolphins added, I mean, look at that corner combination. Look at these Patriot linebackers coming in to play for Brian Flores, the former Patriot DC. Do you like what the Dolphins are doing? They seem to be pretty aggressive in free agency for a team rebuilding.
Yeah, the corner thing is nobody's going to throw on them.
Seriously. That's a nasty combo.
It is, and that really helps them. That's another thing with if you do have Tua go out there, you have a defense who, they're gonna allow him to be out there on the field. They're gonna get right off a lot of 3 and outs, I would guess. And if you can have a rhythm, even though with your offense who maybe does stall after picking up a couple first downs. If your defense can go out there, 1, 2, 3 downs, a couple minutes and get your offense back out there who's in a rhythm, that's something that helps a young quarterback.
Absolutely.
Is
I
gonna
kind of
need
like the Dolphins' plan here. Sorry about that. Think about this: who you got in the division? You got either Jarrett Stidham or Cam Newton, and Newton has been known to throw some picks, right? You got Josh Allen, who's been known to throw some picks and turn the ball over. You got Sam Darnold, who's been known to throw some picks. So what do the Dolphins do? They go and get two of the best corners in the entire league and put them out there. Dolphins could be forcing some turnovers. I mean, good luck passing on them.
they can win. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah. Fitz is not a bad way to start the year. He can scrape together some wins, and then when they're ready, if they're sitting maybe close to 500, throw two in. Who knows?
Right. Or just let him go all year, ride the bench, stay healthy, let him watch. Maybe Patrick pushes you guys in there.
Let him redshirt for a year. There's nothing wrong with that. I would be in favor of letting Tua sit as long as he needs.
Right.
What do you think on that, Dustin? I mean, the Dolphins really loading up and can play it safe as long as they want, really, with Tua. Do you like that plan?
If you look at the Dolphins roster, it's a winning roster. I mean,
yeah.
So it's definitely a big future in Miami if Tua sits. Right now, I'd say let Fitzpatrick finish out his career because I feel like maybe if he can at least get a taste of a good season, he might retire, and then the future is all Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, exactly. No need to rush it. Play it smart, Miami. Do it the right way, and who knows? I mean, this could be you're rebuilding. This team is talented, but you could take a year, redshirt Tua, get the most out of Fitzpatrick, and be ready to go next year with momentum. Who knows? So I like what the Dolphins are doing. Dustin, what do you think of the running backs they're bringing in? Jordan Howard, Matt Breida, young Kalen Ballage. I like what they're doing there too.
Yeah, they have one of the best running back rooms in the whole entire NFL. I mean, you mentioned Matt Breida last year played in the Super Bowl, obviously knows what he's doing.
Yep.
Howard in the backfield is always good. And then there is one guy who sticks out to me who in college I watched him play a lot, and that was Myles Gaskin.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be somebody to keep an eye on in the backfield in Miami when he gets a chance.
Myles Gaskin, where did he come out of? Wasn't that Washington?
Yep, he was at the University of Washington.
Nice. I'm happy I knew that. Yeah, I like what the Dolphins are doing. I mean, it might not show itself in this first year, but they've got a good build going. Bret, what's your prediction? I mean, players to look out for. I'm going to say this in 2020. I love the Howard Jones combination at corner. We talked about the running backs, Breida and Howard. I also am a big fan of wide receiver Preston Williams. I think he's up and coming. And Tua might really like him. Fitz could use him this year. And I love tight end Mike Gesicki, former Penn State product. Big fan of his. And he can be a safety blanket for Tua and these quarterbacks. Bret, what's your prediction on the Dolphins' win total in 2020?
Well, I think, it's pretty up in the air as far as what's going to happen with the quarterback situation.
Mm-hmm.
But it's no rush right there. Miami, like you said, they know that they're rebuilding. Yeah, would it be nice to win now, obviously. But if you can put yourself in a position to win for the next several years by sacrificing, giving up a little bit. And I'm not saying that, Fitzpatrick could go out there and they could make a run for the playoffs. Who knows? But I honestly think they're going to be still in the rebuild situation. The defense is going to be, pretty good. I just don't know if the offense. I'm not confident that I can say that the offense is going to be good enough to make Miami a playoff contender. So I think it's going to be a 6-7 win range for the Dolphins.
Yeah, I have them in the 5 to 7 win range, which makes sense. I'm more on the 5-6 wins, and this is a redshirt year, and then go with your franchise quarterback the following year. Tua might get a couple games to start, but I wouldn't rush him in. Do you agree with that type of thinking, Dustin?
I do, and my prediction would be I'd say about 5 to 6 wins.
Yeah.
With but I also want to go back to the quarterback situation for a second.
Mhm.
It there's still, I think, a problem somewhere in the coaching or something, because Ryan Tannehill was supposed to be their franchise quarterback, and he didn't even pan out, and he had to leave to be able to show what he's capable of. So
Yeah.
I just hope there's a new culture, with Tua coming in, and everything's right and set up for Tua to be successful.
I think Dolphin fans will point to the problem with Tannehill's development. They're going to point right at Adam Gase, who's now the Jets quarterback. And to be honest, to be fair, we're seeing some development struggles out of Sam Darnold. So maybe this is a finger pointing at Adam Gase for a lack of quarterback development.
And Flores is a good coach.
Who is that? Flores? Yeah.
Yes.
But he's a defensive coach. And so this is OC Chan Gailey. He needs to develop and get the most out of Tua. And we'll see who the quarterback is, who the coach is going forward. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. I agree with what you're saying. So we'll see, a big responsibility in Miami, a lot of questions, those questions on should they draft Tua, should Tua go that high, and his injury risk going forward. So we'll see if the Dolphins can handle that well and get their next franchise quarterback that they really haven't had going all the way back to like Dan Marino. So big undertaking for the Dolphins. So we all agree 5-6 wins for the Dolphins in 2020, bottom of the division, but good things coming soon for Miami. Just stay patient, and I'm sure they would love to see some Tua on the field this year and see that nasty secondary go to work. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think, and have a good one. Thanks, guys. Good shit as always.
Yep. Have a good one. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Peace out.